Polish General Waldemar Skripczak, a former head of the Polish armed forces, told a Polish defense site that Russian troops could use the Kaliningrad enclave as a base for a push into Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, cutting off NATO troops, before looking to nations further west. He made the comments in an interview on Polish defense site Defense 24 last week. The Russian Sixth Army, with the support of the Baltic Fleet, will need 2 to 4 days to occupy the Baltic states. The forces squeezed into this relatively narrow corridor, 180 to 230 kilometers of operational depth, will quickly lose support and be immediately dissolved by the Russian armies. Indeed, the Polish retired man stressed that Russia has launched a propaganda war by saying, "In recent years, we have witnessed a propaganda attack aimed at intimidating the Polish public with troops stationed in the Kaliningrad region, and especially with long-range Russian missiles." However, a careful analysis of Russian military activity in different parts of the world tends to soberly assess Moscow's capabilities in carrying out the modernization tasks of the armed forces, and their use in relatively stable areas. The Polish general even praised Vladimir Putin's abilities, saying he managed to bluff to the point where NATO found itself exposed in front of him. With his ability to bluff masterfully, he probably managed to convince everyone. And he didn't use the power of the Kaliningrad region. What was, if not a bluff, the statements about the desire to cooperate with NATO, which were only heard a few years ago. All alliance members believed that the Kremlin suddenly expressed its love for NATO and immediately reduced their military budgets. This, as in Poland and Germany, has led to a reduction in the size of the armed forces. And suddenly, after the attack in Ukraine, they realized that Putin had wrapped them in a piece of paper. Please like and subscribe to Geopolitika TV.